Christian Cirillo here. Welcome to the finale of our 2024 Restoration Challenge. Got our 2001 Carrera here behind us, and this car was in kind of typical shape that you'd find those vehicles in. So it's kind of beat up, it kind of just needed a little bit of attention everywhere, and I think that's really what the preservation category is meant to highlight.
Thank you everybody for coming and welcome to our home, the kind of inner sanctum of what we do here. We're working on preservation for a 996, if you guys have been following around. But it hasn't come without a set of challenges. And this year, for some reason, seems to be a lot more challenging than the past restorations that we've done.
It's been a long journey with this car. We started out just kind of assessing the situation and decided to pull the drivetrain out to address some of the little service issues as well as some of the maintenance items that had come up. Fix an oil leak that we had behind the engine, between the engine and transmission. We pulled the tail shaft off the transmission. There was an oil leak there as well, and it was having an issue with the selector shaft was getting stuck. So we repaired that, put that back together, fixed all the oil leaks on the engine and transmission. While the engine and drivetrain were out, we had them dry ice blasted as well as the underside of the car. You can really take a car that looks kind of dingy and just make it look like brand new. It just kind of removes those years and years of road grime without having to tear everything apart. So looking back here in the engine bay, not a whole lot of new parts, but mainly just cleaning up what we had, and you can see the kind of the results of a lot of the ice blasting here. A lot of those aluminum parts look really nice and new. The finish is nice, brand new, but that's all the original stuff that we had in the engine bay. Obviously with this brand new front bumper here, that is brand new paint. We tried to salvage as much of the original paint as we could. We do have the GT3 front bumper and center radiator here. So that gives us an extra inlet and some ducting here for that center radiator, gives us some added cooling capacity to the vehicle. Up here, we've also got brand new headlights. Headlights and taillights really make a huge visual impact on a lot of these cars. These were still available through Porsche. So why don't we take it out on the road and see how it drives. So it's really cool to drive this thing after doing all the suspension work that we did. It's really one of the more drastic things that you won't necessarily see on camera. It's over 20 years old, has about 80,000 miles on it, and 20 years out in the desert really takes its toll on a lot of the soft parts, a lot of the bushings, but just replacing all of that with fresh, new parts really makes a huge difference, makes the car drive like it's brand new again. I'm really happy with the final result. I'm happy with how this car turned out. It looks as good as it can, as good as it did the day it rolled off the factory floor, and the driving experience matches that.